Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths, karma's coming for the narcissist in a myriad of ways, right? It's not possible in this existence on earth to go around, torment people, hurt people, deceive people, gaslight people, manipulate people, and not expect repercussions. The narcissist involved in your life is going to experience severe repercussions for their actions towards you. Karma is coming for them. Some people say that karma doesn't exist. However you want to look at it, right? There's positive and negative out there. It's on either end of the battery, right? Positive and negative. And in this life, you can orientate yourself in a positive fashion, like chosen ones and empaths do, or you can orientate yourself in a negative fashion, right? And the people that orientate themselves in a negative fashion are evil, they're deviants, and they're bitter and twisted, right? And E equals MC squared. Everything is energy. So when you're orientating yourself through this life, it's like the snowball effect, right? As you go through life doing positive things, it's like the snowball effect. It builds up and builds up and builds up and builds up, and you will ascend and develop, hit higher heights, grow and evolve, and better yourself in this life, right? Through life, you'll learn through the experiences, you'll better yourself. I'm not saying this life is sunshine and rainbows. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But, you have a positive outlook. You're positive in the world. But the same goes for the narcissist that was involved in your life. The snowball effect also affects them, right? They go through life deceiving someone. Think about it. It all started somewhere. Right? Double-crossing someone, smearing someone, lying about someone, cheating on someone. Whatever this narcissist was to do involved in your life, whether it was a friend, a family member, a romantic partner, colleague, or associate, they're all the same nonetheless. And they've got this outlook of causing destruction and terror wherever they go. Now, they only can do this for so long. Everyone that comes into this world will be born into this world. It's a very slim chance that any one of you is even on this earth. So it's a blessing to be on this earth. But they don't look at it like that. Narcissists don't look at it like that. They don't appreciate. They don't appreciate being here in this existence, right? They don't appreciate being amongst the fellow man. And karma is coming for them, right? Karma is coming for them. They have done so much bad deeds, and it all started somewhere. Like I said, it all started somewhere. And they built up this energy force of constantly being mean, basically. Being mean, being horrible, betraying people. And karma will affect them in all pursuits that they walk into, in a myriad of ways. You see, I'll break it down to the specifics right now. They may have deceived, the narcissist involved in your life may have deceived and hurt people before you, right? And you were brought into their life, and you'll think to yourself, but hold on a minute, you got hurt as well, so how is that karma? You've heard me talk about how the narcissist is a regretful mess and can't stand losing the chosen one, right? So karma comes through you, right? As a chosen one and an empath. You were there, you were a beacon of hope, you supported them, you were there for them, you loved them, you cared for them. In whatever relationship this was involved with, you portrayed your positive energy towards them, and they hurt you, right? Now, when the expiration date happens of the relationship, they go off into the world, like you've heard me mention before, and they're lost without the chosen one. People don't believe it. People don't see it. But they're never going to find someone like you. So that's their karma starting already. But that's just scratching the surface, right? So their karma starts already by them not being able to replace you. Please press the like and subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. That's scratching the surface, right? Of how their karma affects, how karma affects them already, because in their psychological mind state, they can't deal with the absence of losing the chosen one and the empath. So they're suffering in everyday existence. Narcissists are miserable creatures in their everyday existence. So they're suffering. Their life is suffering. The only thing that makes them tick is causing pain. But that is a small dopamine rush that gets released. And they're constantly in this cycle of chasing the dopamine rush. That is the life of the narcissist. Chasing a dopamine rush. So on a given day, a narcissist deceives someone or gaslights someone or manipulates someone. And that makes their sensory feelings start to feel enlightened. They feel better about themselves in a weird, warped kind of way. They feel better about themselves. They get a dopamine rush. But then they're back out there chasing that dopamine rush. They're back out there. It's like drinking coffee. Talking of coffee, let me have a sip of my coffee right now. You know, just for example, if you break it down in coffee, you know, you get a boost from the coffee, and then you have a dip afterwards. And this is what happens to the narcissist. So through the fundamentals of the narcissist's life, they're experiencing these peaks and these dips. Now, chosen ones and empaths also experience peaks and dips. But this is totally different in the way of how the narcissist operates, right? They're literally engaging and pursuing to cause destruction. So they're preoccupied in their thinking with going towards causing destruction, right? So it consumes them. This is all karma. They're not going nowhere, right? This world is not the end. So they're going somewhere. They're going to be accountable for their deeds, but they're also punished in this world and the next. They get affected with ailments, illnesses, things like this. Now, please don't start looking at people that have been afflicted with an illness or something like that and think, oh, you deserved it. Because I'm not saying that, right? I'm saying that when the narcissist ages, even before that, when the narcissist, so let me backtrack a bit. The narcissist, through their life, so from a young age, they're growing up. When they hit their about 30s, I believe, right, they start to experience a narcissistic collapse, where they start doing irrational kind of behavior, risky type of behavior. In romantic relationships, they may engage in infidelity, cheating, etc. And they'll start doing risky types of behavior because they're experiencing a collapse. They're realizing that they can't keep up this mask that they're perceiving to the world, like that they're portraying to the world, and they start to collapse, right? So this is all karma affecting them. Then they're afflicted with health conditions and etc. Mental health conditions. They suffer with a lifelong mental health condition, right? I think it's spiritual. What's to do with them? But in psychological terms, they base a narcissism as a mental health condition, as a severe mental health personality disorder, or whatever you want to call it, right? They live in with this in their everyday existence. This is karma eating them up, right? And they also face, the main karma is also coming through you, because where you go in your life, and this is why I want you to take it in your stride to improve yourself, where you're going in your life, right, where you're bettering yourself and you're pursuing new challenges, ascending, developing, evolving, this makes the narcissist bitter and twisted as well. So the karma comes through you, right? The karma comes through you because of where you're going in your life. The karma comes through you because of them losing you and feeling your absence. The karma comes through them having the weird warped mind state of chasing this dopamine rush and never getting there, like the carrot dangling in front of the horse. They never feel fulfilled, right? They have an emptiness inside of them. They're an empty vessel. They're so empty and soulless. Like, living in an existence like that is karma itself, right? Now, I should have probably said at the beginning, whether you want to call this karma, whether you want to call it God's will, whether you want to call it afflictions from the universe, there's something out there working in the favor of the chosen ones and the empaths, however you want to look at it. And it brings the narcissist to their knees. It brings them down. They're not going nowhere. They don't get away with the things they've done in this world and the next world, right? For those of you, just trust me, they don't get away with it. They suffer the consequences. And that's why meeting you, the chosen one and the empath, was like a double-edged sword. They had all of the benefits, right? But on the other side of it, they then are losing you and having to deal with your loss. So karma affects them in a myriad of ways. They're affected in their workplace. They're affected in encounters with other people after losing the chosen one. And this is why, if you go through the comment section on the channel, you will see how people have had hoovers after decades, because the narcissist never truly forgets about the chosen one and the empath. So you've got to understand that you are a binding mechanism in the karma occurrence happening in the life of the narcissist. You are actually part of how it's conveyed to the narcissist. How the karma is conveyed is actually through you and your well-being. So don't lose hope, do not despair, and realize that it's going to come for them. It's going to happen to them. It's inevitable, right? Karma is coming for them, right? And it's going to happen through you. It's going to happen through their own mind state. It's going to happen through their own existence. It's going to happen through health issues, and they will suffer the consequences. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.